focus on is our flexibility of our shoulders and arms. And if we bring our arms up and over our head, we might find that we get really stiff and we stop about here. So everyone with me right now, go ahead and just raise your hands up over your head. Can you get your ears, or can you get it past your ears, or do you stop? And so that's what our biggest focus on today, how much flexibility we can get into our upper body. And that in turn is going to help with the rest of our yoga poses and stretching poses. Can feel really good, help with pain, tightness, all that stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Ready? Find yourself at the top of your mat, and we're gonna go ahead and go into our sun salutations. So go ahead and place your hands at your heart as we first set an intention, and it could be an intention of gratitude, or an intention of gaining more flexibility, or an intention of, building deep, lasting connections today, and be with those that we want to connect more with. Whatever your intention is, I want you just to hold it next to your heart for just a moment. Take a nice deep breath into that intention. Feels beautiful, awesome. And then let's go ahead and take a nice big deep breath as our hands come up to the air. And we're going to clap our fingers together, just go into a little back bend. Good, and then we're just going to send ourselves forward. Hands come back with a nice straight back. And then when you're ready, you're going to go all the way down into a forward fold. So just bring yourself as close as you can to your legs. And then go ahead and inhale as you come back up. Exhale as you come back down. And then meet me all the way to the plank of your mat. You can go into a modification right here with your knees. Or if you're advanced, you can go ahead and stand onto your toes as you lower yourself down and slide yourself through with an upward facing dog. You want to make sure that your shoulders are pressed down, your chest is through, your quads are tight, and you're squeezing your inner thighs together right here so that your thighs are up off the mat. Okay, take a nice big deep breath. As you exhale, curl your toes under. As you lift your hips up, and you're going to go ahead and go into downward facing dog. You can just pedal out the legs right here. You focus on your breath, focusing on opening through your total body right here, lower body and upper body. As you focus on pressing your head closer to your knees, so you get a nice good V right here, an upside down V. Beautiful. Go ahead and just look at the top of your mat. Go back into your plank. You can either step or hop up to the top of the mat, going into your garland pose, holding into your hips. Take a nice deep breath, slowing everything down, finding your intention again. And then when you're ready, go ahead and just bend those knees generously as you go ahead and round to the back. Taking it slow, so that way you don't get any lightheadedness. Whew. Good. Just warming up the body, all right? Let's go ahead and do that one more time to keep the body nice and warm. So step at the top of your mat, placing your hands to your heart, with that intention. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, back bend, forward fold, all the way down, halfway left, all the way down. Beautiful. Hands on the mat, either step or hop back to the back of your plank. You can go onto your knees or you can go onto your toes. Either one works. Upward facing dog. Good work. Send those hips up into the air. Curl your toes out. And exhale, you can pedal your feet back and forth. Your goal here is just to breathe and keep pressing those heels further into the ground. When you're ready, you can either step or hop back up to the mat, going into your garland pose, where you open up through the hips right here, pressing your elbows gently on the inside of your your knees. When you're ready, just take it slow. Slow here. You want your blood to not rush to your head. Very slow. Roll one vertebrae at a time. Keep those knees bent. Good, and just roll your shoulders. Give me 5 rolls. And squeeze your shoulder blades back. And you focus on your posture. Your chest is lifted. Your core is tight. Beautiful. All right, one of my most favorite poses, absolute favorite poses for today, is puppy pose, and it has absolutely been my most challenging one because I find it so difficult to get my elbows back. All right, so this one may be easy for you, might not be challenging, but what I want you to do is you can either use just your mat, or if you want a little bit more advanced, you can grab a pillow, a chair, a cushion, doesn't matter. Okay, so let me show you how this works. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to find yourself in tabletop, and you're going to place your elbows either onto the mat or onto the chair or onto the pillow. And what you're going to do is you're going to sink back so that your head comes off the edge of that elevation. Your elbows are the ones that are most elevated. And so you start to bring your thumbs back towards your neck. You can feel a nice good stretch through your biceps and your shoulders. Your main goal is you want to start bringing your ribcage down towards the mat. You want to see if you can bring your chest to the mat. I can't, that's one goal I have. Breathe. Now, sink a little bit deeper. Come on out of it. Take it out just a little bit. And I'm going to go a little bit more advanced. So maybe you find something a little bit higher in elevation. Maybe it's a ball, maybe it's a chair, maybe it's a pillow, whatever it is. What I'm doing is I'm challenging myself to something a little bit higher, to bring more discomfort in this area. So keeping those elbows on the surface, bringing your head down to the bottom. And again, 3 deep breaths, focusing on bringing your chest closer to the hold it here. Beautiful work. All right, first pose done. Doing good? Let's go ahead and go into the second pose. So just find yourself all the way down onto your mat, and we're going to take the right hand and thread it to the left side, twisting your body as much as you possibly can. You're going to really keep stretching in both directions. That top hand, which is your left hand, you can bring it all over to your thigh, over onto your opposite leg. Now, whatever position you're at here, as long as you're kind of feeling a little bit of an uncomfort, nothing a sharp shooting pain, but a slight uncomfort, that means you're in a good place and you're focusing on challenging yourself to grow and become more flexible. Focus on 3 deep breaths. Each exhale, get a little deeper, twist a little bit. Now, for some of you, this may be difficult, and I want you just to stay right here in this position. For those of you that this is easy, you feel like I'm not really feeling anything, what I want you to do is go ahead and take your left leg, and you're going to put it up towards the sky as your other arm is going to come up and over and balance you. Alright, so holding here, kind of play with it here. Left leg goes up, left arm is holding at the top. Beautiful work. Give me a little bit more into that pose. Awesome. So go ahead and now switch to the other side. The left arm comes under the right one, stretching and lengthening that right arm comes up and over towards your thigh. Take 3 deep breaths. Take that right arm ahead is how you're going to find yourself balancing and taking that right leg as high as you can. And that is where your core is having to work to keep you in balance. So good work. All right, let's go ahead and find yourself in a seated position now. I'm going to go ahead and turn to the back so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. But we're going to now go to the tricep and is along all through the page. It is absolutely phenomenal. The more that we open up through here, the more energized you feel, because what happens is throughout the day, our posture gets worse and worse and worse. But when we do this exercise, it's crazy how much opening we get in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and turn so I can show you here. Take your right arm, bring it up, and then just fold it back behind your neck. You're going to take your left arm and you're just going to place it onto your elbow, and you're just going to gently push on the tricep to shoulder down your spine. From here, what I'm going to have you do, if this is really uncomfortable, you're going to stay right here. If you'd like to challenge yourself a little more, you're going to lean to the left side. We're going to hold here for 3 deep breaths. Hold it. Beautiful job. Bring that arm out across the body. So in front of your chest, and the left hand gently just places it by the elbow. Drop your shoulder down and you just gently press your arm toward you. Awesome. Take it all through your shoulder. Great. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. So now the left arm comes up. The right hand goes behind the, or goes onto that elbow. Press it down, and we're going to lean to the side. Hold for 2 deep breaths. Good, and then go ahead and take that left arm and bring it all the way across the body. Okay, great. Now this next one depends on what level you're at. So if you grab a booty band, this will be your modification, where you're just going to hold your band behind you right here. Maybe that's the most furthest you can go. If you can go a little bit deeper, what I want you to try to do is just grasp onto your pants back here. If you can go a little bit deeper, I want you to try to grab onto your elbows. And if you can get a little bit deeper, I want you to try to just do a prayer position behind your back here. And when you get this pose, what I want you to do is just open up through your hips by going into the splits and leaning forward in whatever place you're at. Challenge yourself by inching your hands further and further up your back. Okay, now let's go ahead and take your band as showing you the beginner level first. Take your band behind you. You can go up onto your knees right here. What you're going to do is you're just going to fold over the forehead to the mat and just taking your arms up overhead, finding that place of uncomfort and then holding there for 3 deep breaths. Beautiful work. And then let's go ahead and take it to the front. So now the front of your body, reaching your arms all the way up, and then send them back as far back as you can, not compromising your core, keeping your core nice tight, You're going to feel a little bit of an uncomfort. And when you feel that, let's hold it for 3 breaths. Each exhale a little bit deeper into that feet. Beautiful work. You feel like your arms are so much more open than they have a while, right? All right, let's go ahead and go into the next one, my favorite. So let's go back into my favorite, which is cow face for the hips. So just stacking the right knee onto the left knee, and if it looks more like a cross-legged position like that, that's okay. Whatever is that challenging to you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the left arm and bring it right underneath the right, and we're just going to twist so that we can try to put our palms together. Now if you can't, that's okay, that's your level, okay? So get as close to as possible. You're twisting your arms. You're going to go ahead and send the arms up. So bring those elbows up, and now we're just going to go ahead and twist to the right. Good. Focus on breathing. Exhale. Let's try to make it a little bit harder into that twist. Lifting and twisting. Good. Now let's twist to the opposite. So let's go to the left. Make sure you're breathing. Great work. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to keep your hands right here. You can bring your thumbs right to your forehead, and you're just going to sink over your legs, feeling this not only through your upper body, but also your hips. Let's go here for 3 breaths. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and unravel ourselves. So unravel those arms, unravel those legs. Now you're going to take the right leg on bottom, the left leg on top. Right arm comes on bottom, the left arm comes on. Twisting, twisting, twisting until you can bring your fingers to your palm. Naturally, your elbows are going to be down. Let's go ahead and lift up through those elbows. You're going to feel something there. And let me go ahead and show you a different angle here so you can see all different angles. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and now twist over to the left side. Just twist your body over. Lifting your arms up and twisting your core. Take 3 deep breaths. And twist over to the right side now. Twist, 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 lift, lift, lift. Placing your nose to your forehead and bringing it all the way down over the legs. Feeling the stretch, that little uncomfort. Stay right there for 3 breaths. Beautiful work. We have one last pose, and then we have our lunge. All right. So what you're going to do now is go ahead and place your fingertips so that they're not facing you. Go ahead and unravel your legs so that you're about distance apart. You're going to go into what's called a reverse tabletop. Sending your hips up. You're really going to feel this through your arms, your shoulders, your chest. Your goal is to try to keep lifting through your hips so that you have a straight line from your knees to your head. We're going to hold here for 3 deep breaths. Stay with me. Yay! Oh my goodness, see? It wasn't too bad, was it? Awesome, so let's go ahead and recap what our challenges are for every day. Remember what day one was? Day one's challenge was open up into your wide splits as often as you can throughout the day. Reading a book, folding laundry, playing with your kids, watching television, whatever it is, find yourself in this pose, or you can reverse and have it in this pose. That is day number one. Day number two challenge was going into your cat-cow first thing in the morning. So did you this morning wake up and go on your bed? The first thing you do is go right into your cat-cow. Flexing. Right, that was day number two. Ready for day number three? Day number three is opening up through your rib cage. How energizing that is. So what I want you to do right after your cat-cow, I want you to find yourself going into your triceps and leaning over so you're stretching through this whole part. Now here's a mistake that I commonly see, is the elbow down, the chest goes down. We don't want that. We want the chest up, elbow up, and leaning over. And I want you to do it for 3 deep breaths in the morning. So along with your cat-cow, you're gonna go into your opening through the sides. So you ready for the challenge? So that's 3 things that you should be focusing on a daily basis. And of course, on day 7, we're going to have a total of 7 to be focusing on. You guys think you're ready for the challenge? Go ahead and comment below if you're up for that challenge. Let me show you again what day 3 is. Elbow pressing down. And with that arm, you're going to be leaning over to the side if you're doing the left arm. Right side, leaning over, right side. That alone has helped open up so much of your upper body. Okay, awesome work, you guys finished day 3. So check out day 4. It will be live in the Booty Brigade elite group. They're on saved in the app in the units.